wonder if we're live. Please let me know if we are. We should be. I hope we are. Yes, indeed we are. Wonderful. Welcome to a somewhat gray and gloomy day here in Tokyo. I'm near Ueno and I'm here to check the status of the cherry blossom trees in Ueno Park, because yesterday actually marked the beginning of the 2025 cherry blossom season. There were a few trees in Kochi prefecture, as well as I believe somewhere in Kyushu, that had started to bloom, and a lot of people and the news forecasts are expecting that today will be the announcement of the blooming starting here in Tokyo as well. And there's actually one specific tree, Yasukuni Jinja, Yasukuni Shrine. It's one tree that is kind of like the benchmark trees, and when enough buds on that tree has opened, that's the official start of the cherry blossom season. And that's expected to happen today. I just checked before I started the stream and I couldn't find any official announcement yet, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, we have Ueno Park just a little bit further down here, and just next to the entrance there's actually a few cherry blossom trees, but those are kind of early blooming kind. So those have been blooming for quite some time. I actually came here 2-3 weeks ago for a photo shoot, and they were already in bloom back then. I think these blooms for a pretty long time as well, longer than the more common type of cherry blossom trees. But anyway, yeah, let's see what it's like. I'm actually here to kind of scout the area a little bit, because I'm doing a TV appearance later today. So I kind of want to familiarize myself a little bit with the situation here in Ueno. Wow, it looks pretty crowded. So yeah, and then I thought, well, if I'm gonna go here and check out the flowers and what it looks like, then I might as well take my viewers along. And thank you, I got the super chat from James. Thank you so much. Get yourself a Sakura themed snack, sir. Thank you very much. Daniel and Yuka, welcome. Thank you. I'm curious to see what it's like a little bit further inside the park. We have this like long pathway here to the west, to the left, which is like full of cherry blossom trees, but I don't think that those have started to bloom yet. But let's see if we can find some other traces of cherry blossoms. Thank you, Yari, member for 50 months. Wow, that's insanely long. 4 years, right? Wow. Thank you so much, Yari. Thank you so much. Pretty crowded, as I'm sure you can see. It is a very popular place, this. Ueno is always mentioned in articles listing like the best cherry blossom spots in Tokyo. But to be honest, this park has never really vibed with me. I think there are much nicer places to check out the cherry blossoms, but that's just me. It's a little bit too crowded here. And also the parties tend to be maybe a little bit wilder than my liking. You have cherry blossom themed sweets here. You can have sakura crepes. So funny that there are lots of cherry blossom trees in the UK and nobody cares for them. Yeah. I mean, they're an important part of Japanese culture and have been for a very long time. So, but of course, without that cultural link, they're just another tree, I guess. So, makes sense. Okay, so there's actually some sort of sakura festival going on here with some live events and stuff. Piano performance here. But yeah, I will check this area. Yeah, I'm surprised. It's already it's like all the logistics, all the infrastructure is here for peak cherry blossom season, but the flowers are still not very apparent. But again, it happens very quickly, as I'm sure you all know. You know, they start to open in a week, they're in full bloom, and then in another week they are gone. So that's the beauty of it, right? The trees here, I don't know if you can see it, but many of them have been kind of cut off pretty substantially actually, and it's a problem because most of these cherry blossom trees were planted in the post-war era about 70 years ago, and so they're getting pretty old now, and they need lots of care and attention to stay genki. So there's actually a lot of lots of municipalities all over Japan and here in Tokyo, they're like stepping up their conservation efforts, and some even call for like individuals to come in and help sponsor the conservation efforts, because yeah, you can take a look at the buds. See, they're not really opening, not really starting to open just yet, but looks pretty close. Pretty close. I'll head up here and then I will circle around. Up here is like the big area where people do Hanami, like picnic under the trees. Let's see if there are any people here already. I'm not sure. In the meantime, you can take a look at these nice roses. Were those roses? Probably not. Anyway, nice flowers. A little bit of a market going on here. I don't think I've seen this before. There's actually some people here doing Hanami. I'm wondering, this tree is probably, has this already bloomed or is it starting to bloom? I'm not sure. But yeah, this is not the main type, obviously. Okay, those were camellias, those pink flowers we saw. I see. I see. Yeah. Here's another one of the early blooming types. This is what it looks like when they're just starting to bloom. I'm pretty sure that this one is not Someyoshino. It's too pink. This is also another early blooming type. But we're getting there. Like I said, I think, yeah, a few days ago I thought it's gonna be delayed because it was so cold last week. But then on the contrary, we had like a few really hot days now this weekend. It was like 25 degrees yesterday. And that seemed to have waken up the cherry blossoms. Blue tarps, yeah. That's also a very important Hanami, sign of Hanami. Yeah, 25, so it's 3 degrees like last Wednesday when it was snowing, and then 25 degrees this weekend. So it's pretty, yeah, the swings in the temperature are pretty crazy. More food trucks here. Beer, home rice, lemonade, lemon sours. Sounds nice. Lemon sour food truck. I don't think I've seen that before. Yeah, the weather is a little bit gloomy today, yes. It's actually quite nice. Yesterday was too hot. I mean, I shouldn't say that. It was 25 degrees, but it's gonna be like 35, 38 degrees in a couple of months. So I guess I shouldn't complain about 25, but yeah, I'm kind of enjoying that it's a little bit cooler today than yesterday anyway. I will head back here and then down towards the pond and see what the situation is around there. Also, if you have any requests, any places in the park you want me to check out for you, please let me know. This tree is pretty nice bloom. Well, it's also past its peak, I think, because it's quite green. And barricades designed for free traffic flow. Yes, it's to keep everything as organized as possible. There's this very beautiful, in my opinion, the most beautiful part of the park is down here, where there's a long kind of alley with cherry blossom trees next to the water. But I doubt that those have started to show any flowers as well. We shall soon see.
You probably walked just as far to get to the train.
Lots of tourists, yes, yes, of course. Have you ever set up for ice skating in the park? No, not here. I've never seen that in this park. I don't know if I've seen it in any park. Usually ice skating is done on like artificial spots. Usually around like shopping malls and those kind of places. But it never gets cold enough for this water to freeze. Tokyo just doesn't get that cold. So. Show us some food. Here's some yakisoba. Here's some meat and sticks. I'm getting hungry. Here's some crab. Looks good. Here's kebab. Yeah, right. Yokohama has a big ice skating rink as well. Food, I have to close my eyes, otherwise I'll get hungry. Yeah, I'm actually quite hungry too. I will probably eat something after this. Yeah, Machida Granbury Park. Also, Futako Tamagawa has ice skating. They just closed it actually, like a week or two ago. So yeah, here's the place I mentioned, that this area it's very beautiful when the trees are in bloom. But obviously, that's not now. That's not yet. Thank you, Lee. Thank you so much for the lunch donation. Appreciate it. Swan boats are being used. As you can see, they're moving around a little bit. Any temples on today's vlog? Well, let's see if I hope I'm not embarrassing myself. This is a temple, isn't it? This is not a shrine. I believe this is a temple. Or am I making a fool of myself now? Maybe I am. I don't know. But yeah, the main point of this walk is not temples and shrines. It says to hunt for cherry blossoms. Okay. Yes, I was right. It is a temple, this one, in the pond. The birds are already starting to celebrate. Yeah, you can see. These are not really starting to open yet. Sounded more like a bird fight. Yeah, maybe it was. see squirrels? I do, yeah, not here, but in other parts of Tokyo and other parks I've seen squirrels. Yeah, they're pretty common. Lots of infrastructure for nighttime lighting. Is there any chance you could do a nighttime live stream this year? Yeah, didn't I do one? Wait, didn't I do a night stream just quite recently? And there would be more of them, definitely, for sure. Oh, maybe I didn't. Sokka. I was planning to do. That's right. I was planning to do a night stream yesterday, but then I was so exhausted after hanging out with my daughter for most of the day, so I gave up on that plan. That's right. Yeah, I had a photo shoot last night in Asakusa, and I was actually planning to do a live stream just before or after that photo shoot, but I was actually too exhausted after the warm weather and spending a lot of time with my daughter. She is now 4.5, turning 5 this summer. And yeah, she's a big girl. She's a lot of fun to hang out with. Yeah, Yogi Park has squirrels. Yeah. Spaghetti meatballs.
I don't like the way they trim these trees back.
What's this? Oh, sakura. This is a nice tree. So the zoo monorail is gone. Oh yeah, did they actually? Is it actually dismantled now or like decommissioned? Yeah, maybe I heard about that. That's a little bit sad. Yeah, it was a pretty quirky little train line, one of many here in Tokyo. It's sad to hear if it's gone. David, no, I don't think I know that photographer specializing in squirrels, no. Should I check her out? Yeah, from here too, the view is super nice once all these trees are in bloom. A lot of photo shoots planned for when the sakura bloom. I do, yeah. My busy season started last week, so I don't have any shoots today, but I've had like 3 consecutive days of shooting. Tomorrow I have 2 shoots. Yeah, it's pretty intense from now on until the middle of April, so it's good. It's a good chance for me to build up some capital so that we can spend the summer in Sweden this year again. without having to worry about making any money once we're there. Yeah, it's the best time of the year for both me and my wife in terms of our photography businesses. This is something new. I don't think I've seen these before. Looks like there's lots of these, what do you call them? The wind, the thing that spins in the wind, the toy. Let's go and have a look. Ah, Alan and Ayumi, so you guys met here. Oh, how nice, how nostalgic it must be. Oh, that's a gacha. Temporary gacha. Any trail line walks again? Yes, people ask that pretty much every stream I do now. It looks like many of you are looking forward to them. After my busy season, I plan to start doing train line walks again. And well, technically I already did one since I did the Setagaya line last week, but since that's all doable in one go, I guess it's not really what most of you are looking for. Pinwheels, is that what they're called? That's what they're called in English. I didn't know. I know that word. Pinwheel. Oops, I think I just ruined that lady's photo opportunity. She wanted to take a photo of that seagull and I just walked up and scared it away. Sorry. So that's the new gimbal decision. Ah, yeah, I'll get the new one, the same as you, I think. It's just, I don't know, I don't feel that much sense of urgency, but here are some shops selling like Sakura themed ice cream. Don't know if there's anything else Sakura themed here. Maybe not. Sparkling rosé, but that's not really Sakura. But yeah, I think we've seen most of it now. And actually I just noticed that I got some messages, so I'm about to do a TV appearance in a little while. So I actually have to wrap up today's walk. It was just a little brief recognition or recon mission to see where there are trees in bloom here in Ueno. But rest assured that once the season really kicks off, I will do a few more cherry blossom streams. No, I'm not heading to Amiyoko today. No, I need to stay here in the park a little bit longer. Yeah, tea on TV. Only my Swedish followers will be able to see it though. Sorry. The market continues. But yeah, I do TV appearances every now and then, usually for Swedish TV. So that's what I'm gonna do later today. Anyway, I think I will leave you with that. And those of you curious enough might be able to find my TV appearance somewhere online. not something I will link to here. But yeah, that will be it. I will head down here and we'll get with you. Thank you all for joining me today, and yeah, I'll see you soon again. That's it for today. A short and sweet 30-minute stream today. Anyway, see you all soon again. Bye bye, hej då, auf Wiedersehen och matane. Tschüss!